The Airbus lifted from Athens under a blazing morning sun, engines roaring like a promise of safety. Passengers settled, families murmuring, tourists laughing, a child pressing her face to the window. Nothing seemed wrong. Nothing ever does at the beginning. 30 minutes into the climb, the cabin lights flickered. The air grew thin, sharp, like glass in the lungs. A faint hiss whispered above, then grew louder. Oxygen masks dropped like yellow fangs. Some laughed nervously. A drill, they thought, but the mask gave no comfort, only the sterile taste of nothing. One by one, passengers slumped. Heads lolled at broken angles. The laughter died. The cabin became a mausoleum in the sky. In the cockpit, alarms wailed, red lights flared. The pilots' voices slowed, slurred. Their hands twitched uselessly over the controls. Then silence. The jet flew on, guided only by the cold certainty of autopilot. For hours it circled above Greece. Air traffic controllers called, begged, shouted into radios. No answer. Only static, as if the plane had already slipped from this world. Fighter jets intercepted, their pilots peering into the windows. They expected panic. Instead, they saw rows of frozen faces. And then, movement. A lone flight attendant staggered down the aisle, her lips blue, eyes bloodshot. She clawed at the cockpit door. For a moment, it seemed she might break through, might drag the plane back to life. Then one engine sputtered, flames coughing from its shell. The woman collapsed out of sight. The jet began its final, silent descent. Villagers saw it coming, a silver shadow bleeding smoke. The ground trembled as it slammed into a hillside, exploding into fire and twisted steel. In the wreckage, investigators found bodies locked in eternal sleep. Science explained it. Hypoxia, human error, autopilot. But rescue workers whispered otherwise. They swore they heard muffled groans from inside the fuselage long after the flames died, as though voices were trapped in the metal. Some claimed they saw hands pressed against scorched windows, desperate, pleading. The wreck was cleared, the dead buried, but the valley never forgot. On certain nights, villagers say they hear engines overhead, circling endlessly. Sometimes they swear they see a pale jet shimmering against the dark sky, its windows glowing faintly. Inside, the passengers still wait, faces turned to the glass, eyes open, staring down at a world that will never welcome them home.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share for more creepypasta.